The Dragon and the Princess. Once upon a time, there was a kingdom that lived in fear of a terrible dragon. The dragon lived in a cave on a mountain, and every month it would fly down to the village and demand a tribute of food and gold. If the villagers did not satisfy its hunger and greed, it would burn their houses and crops with its fiery breath. The king was desperate to find a way to stop the dragon, but he had no army or weapons that could match its power. He consulted his wise men, his magicians, and his astrologers, but none of them could offer him a solution. One day he heard a rumor that there was a prophecy that said only a pure-hearted princess could tame the dragon and end its reign of terror. The king had a daughter who was the most beautiful and kind princess in the land. She loved animals and flowers, and she always helped the poor and the sick. She was also brave and adventurous, and she often dreamed of seeing the world beyond the castle walls. The king loved her more than anything, and he did not want to risk her life for a prophecy that might not be true. But he also knew that he had to do something to save his people from the dragon. He decided to send a messenger to the dragon's cave and offer his daughter as a sacrifice in exchange for peace. He hoped that the dragon would accept his offer and that the prophecy would come true. He also hoped that his daughter would forgive him for what he was about to do. The princess was shocked and saddened when she heard her father's decision. She did not want to die, nor did she want to marry a dragon. But she also understood her father's dilemma, and she felt sorry for the villagers who suffered because of the dragon. She agreed to go with the messenger, but she asked for one favor. She wanted to take her favorite horse with her, so that she could ride to the mountain and see the world one last time. The king granted her wish and gave her his blessing. He hugged her and kissed her and told her that he was proud of her. He also gave her a necklace with a pendant that had his portrait inside. He told her to wear it always and remember that he loved her. The princess mounted her horse and followed the messenger to the dragon's cave. Along the way, she saw many beautiful sights: green fields, sparkling rivers, colorful flowers, and majestic mountains. She felt a mix of joy and sadness, knowing that this was her last journey. When they reached the cave, they saw the dragon waiting for them. It was huge and scaly, with horns, claws, and wings. It had red eyes that glowed like coals and teeth that gleamed like knives. It roared loudly, making the ground shake. "Who are you?" it asked in a deep voice. "I am the princess of this kingdom," the princess said bravely. "I have come to offer myself as your bride if you will spare my people from your wrath." The dragon laughed mockingly. "A bride? You think I want a bride? I want food and gold, not a puny human girl. You are nothing but a snack to me." The princess felt a surge of anger. She did not like being insulted by the dragon. She also did not like being treated as an object by her father. She decided to stand up for herself. "I am not a snack," she said firmly. "I am a person with feelings and dreams, and I am not afraid of you." The dragon was surprised by her words. He had never met a human who dared to talk back to him. He was curious about her. "Really? You are not afraid of me? Then why did you come here? Why did you agree to be my bride?" "Because I love my father and I love my people," the princess said honestly. "And because I hoped that there was some truth in the prophecy." "What prophecy?" the dragon asked. "The prophecy that says only a pure-hearted princess can tame you and end your reign of terror," the princess said. The dragon snorted. "That is nonsense. There is no such thing as a pure-hearted princess. All humans are selfish and greedy. They lie and cheat and kill each other for power and wealth. They have no respect for nature or other creatures. They are the real monsters." "That is not true," the princess said. "Not all humans are like that. There are many good people in this world who care for others and do good deeds. They have compassion and kindness in their hearts." "Prove it," the dragon said. "How?" the princess asked. "Show me," the dragon said. The princess thought for a moment. She looked around the cave and saw that it was dark and dirty. There were bones and ashes everywhere, and a foul smell filled the air. She felt sorry for the dragon, who lived in such a miserable place. She decided to do something nice for him. She took off her necklace and opened the pendant. She showed the dragon her father's portrait. "This is my father," she said. "He is the king of this kingdom. He loves me very much, and I love him too. He gave me this necklace as a gift and told me to wear it always. He also told me to remember that he loves me." The dragon looked at the portrait and felt a strange sensation in his chest. He had never seen a human smile like that. He had never seen a human look at another human with such warmth and affection. He wondered what it was like to have someone love you like that. He looked at the princess and saw that she was smiling too. She had a gentle and sweet expression on her face. She did not look like a snack to him anymore. She looked like a friend. He felt another strange sensation in his chest. He did not know what it was, but he liked it. He decided to do something nice for her too. He reached into his treasure pile and took out a shiny object. He gave it to the princess. "This is for you," he said. "It is a ruby. It is very rare and valuable. I found it in a mine long ago. It is the most beautiful thing I have ever seen, until I saw you." The princess was touched by his gesture. She took the ruby and thanked him. She held it in her hand and saw that it sparkled like a star. She felt a warm glow in her heart. She decided to do something else nice for him. She took out a comb from her pocket and walked towards him. She asked him if she could comb his hair. The dragon was puzzled by her request. He had never combed his hair before. He did not see the point of it, but he agreed to let her do it anyway. He lowered his head and let her climb on his back. The princess combed his hair gently, untangling the knots and removing the dirt. She also combed his beard and his eyebrows, making him look neat and tidy. The dragon felt a pleasant sensation on his scalp and face. He had never been touched by a human before. He did not know that it could feel so good. He decided to do something else nice for her too. He lifted his head and flew out of the cave with her on his back. He showed her the world from above, the clouds, the sun, the moon, the stars, the mountains, the forests, the lakes, the rivers, the oceans. The princess was amazed by the sights. She had never seen such beauty before. She felt a thrill of adventure in her soul. She thanked him for taking her on this flight and told him that he was wonderful. The dragon felt a surge of happiness in his spirit. He had never heard such praise before. He did not know that he could be wonderful. He thanked her for being with him and told her that she was amazing. They looked into each other's eyes and felt a connection that transcended words. They realized that they had fallen in love. They returned to the cave and decided to stay together forever. They also decided to stop terrorizing the kingdom and make peace with the people. They lived happily ever after.